Hey everyone, happy Friday. Yeah, it's July 1st, I believe, today, or July 2nd today. The days are blending together for me, I must admit, because on Tuesday, just 4 days ago, it's Saturday now. Yeah, Saturday, July 2nd. On Tuesday, I tested positive for COVID. I got reinfected with the COVID virus when I was working at Electric Forest Festival, it seems, and I didn't really start feeling symptoms until Monday night when I was done working my shift. And I went home, and then the next day I felt like I was hit by a bus. I got some water, fell back asleep, woke up 10 hours later, and yeah, decided to go get a COVID test around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock p.m., an at home test. And the cassette's right here, and you can see a very, very faint line where it says T, which is the test part, and the C says control. So as the C lines up and it shows up with the sample, then you know that the cassette is testing properly. And the faintest line says that you are positive with antigens, with the COVID antigens, meaning my body's fighting against it. So just to be safe, I called off of work. I told everyone I know that I would come in contact with or will be coming in contact with, and just kind of alerted everyone I worked with because I feel like transparency is real important here to make sure that we can actually do something about this virus. And I know there's many different schools of thought as to how the virus came to be, as to the best ways of fighting it off, the best ways of protecting ourselves, what works, what doesn't work, etc., etc. But my overall point is that if you care about other people and you're at least trying, then that's good. If you don't care about other people and you are not trying, then shame on you. I mean, we're all trying our best, I think, to just to get by in life and to make it by somehow. And I know I am, and I know most of us are good people out there. Most of us are trying, and most of us are taking things as seriously as we can when it comes to common courtesy, caring about each other, loving each other, that sort of thing. Anyways, yeah, I've been wanting to make a video earlier on this week, but every single day I haven't had the energy to actually get together and do anything. Today I feel a little burst of energy, so I took a shower, I folded some more laundry, I cleaned up some more of the house, I moved some more stuff out. I have a roommate who's leaving, and their stuff is still here for the past month now, and we'll have to arrange a time for them to come get their things. But for right now, it's all in a safe spot, stacked up, ready for them to pick it up whenever that time comes. And it's good to start getting my house back to back to me, getting the house back to me, and getting a roommate hopefully in the near future if I need one. But yeah, lots of changes happening. So much stuff is happening all at once in my personal life that I really don't feel like airing it on to the internet any more than I already have. Um, but I will say this though, I'm keeping a spirit of optimism. One of the benefits of being at a low point, I won't say that I'm at my lowest point, but I'm close to that right now. One of the benefits of being at a low point is that you're gonna, statistically speaking, will rise back up and get on an upswing in the future. So when it comes to my personal health, my personal family situation, and how things can turn out in the near future, it looks like things are lighting up, despite having the reinfected with the COVID and with how much I miss my daughter. These things will change, and I'm looking forward to these changes, and I'm looking forward to keep on trying, getting ahead of the curve, planning ahead, looking a couple moves ahead, and staying sharp, and taking better care of my health. I mean, there's people who measure success in so many different ways. Some people measure it by the number in their bank account, how many zeros they have after, you know, their dollar amount or whatever, decimal points, whatever you want to call it. People will measure their success based off of their achievements. People will measure success in so many different ways, and I think it's important to realize realize that no matter how other people measure their success, don't let it get in the way of how you value your own personal success and what your achievements are and what you value out of life. Because I've seen so many wealthy people who are miserable and they're worried about losing it, meaning their wealth, because it can be hard to hold on to wealth with taxes and with friends and family who need things, and with inflation. No joke there. Like, it's hitting us all very hard, and with just the costs of surviving and getting by in life. And you can sit there and you can see all the suffering in the world, and even close friends and family, and you can have a savings, and you can start to feel guilty about having a savings. And I think that the more wealth you acquire, the more you could potentially feel more and more guilt racking up as you acquire more and more of a savings. At least that's that's what's going on in here for me. I imagine that's how I would feel if I was sitting on a large pile of money, and I had everything taken care of for myself personally until retirement, even, and even my family, and you still have excess, and you are sitting on it and not doing much of anything with it. Maybe create some jobs, maybe do something with it. Try to better other people's lives in some way and better your own. There's ways that all of us can win. I guess the point is that not enough people put emphasis on their health, and it's one of those things that we take for granted, especially when we have our health. We don't think about that so much. Warren Buffett, one of the most famous investors in the world, one of the most successful ones too. I'm paraphrasing this, but he was talking about how if he gave a brand new car to everyone inside of a classroom, because he does speeches and he was speaking to a classroom full of kids that look like high school kids. If he gave them a brand new car, then he would know of their choice. They can pick the year, make, model, all that. And if they all received that car, chances are that they would all take very, very good care of that car. They'd pamper it, they'd wash it, they'd vacuum it out. And some of them wouldn't. Some people won't. Some people don't take care of their things. And that's reflective of how we take care of our bodies. He was making a comparison between our material possessions and how we measure success. And we don't measure success often enough in terms of our own personal health. You can be as rich as you want to be, but if you're not healthy, you're not going to be able to enjoy that wealth very much now, will you? You can't just count on doctors to give you a pill to make the problem go away. Sometimes the solution is reflected in our daily habits and our patterns, our exercise routines, what kind of food we put in our body, how often we brush our teeth, how little we brush our teeth, and those sorts of things. It's important to take care of all those things. And I guess that's what I'm getting at in this video. Health is one of those things that you can take for granted quite easily when you have it. And when you don't have it, you really wish you had it again. And believe me, I really wish I had my health again. And I think that this is an opportunity for me to spring back and come back stronger and take better care of myself and forge a better future for my daughter and myself too. And make sure that we can take care of problems before they come and have a savings and not feel guilty about having a savings, because the savings is for the future and the future needs to be taken care of too. Don't feel guilty about having a savings. Sometimes the best thing you do to help other people is not just give them money or buy them things, but it's by showing up, giving them encouragement, helping them out in other ways too. It's not like I don't believe in free handouts or lending a helping hand, but or like the whole adage of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps here in capitalist America. It's impossible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I understand that, and I don't think that you should necessarily have a cold heart. I just mean that it's important to take care of yourself and your own needs before you can throw someone else a life preserver. I guess that's what I'm getting at. So thanks very much for watching the video, folks. I appreciate it very much. Please check out my playlist section. I posted way too many videos last year and been posting one every single week this year. Check out those circus and flow arts tutorials. I made a bunch of them. There's some that are better than others. And please leave a comment down below about what sort of content you'd like to see me making in the future here. I got this new desire to make more content in the future. I want to do more reviews. I want to do more cooking stuff. I want to do more tutorials. I want to give ultimately the viewers back at home, that's you, what they want to see too, not just some guy recovering from illness talking about philosophy on his recliner chair in his living room. So much love, everyone. Remember to never give up, to do your best, and to stay true to you and who you are, and to be amazing, folks. Peace. Hopefully, we'll reconnect another day. Bye-bye.